and welcome back to the Manc Entrepreneur YouTube channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And today's video is going to be slightly different in a case of you're going to see more of what it is like for me on a day-to-day basis. We're doing another one of these types of videos, and it kicks off is going to the gym. The reason for it, usually today would be a rest day, but tomorrow I'm in a meeting all day with John Hayes and Matt, which means I won't be able to go. Usually I go first thing in the morning, and that ain't gonna happen tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna kick things off the right way this morning, and from there let's see what the day has in store. Okay, so workout done, and now it's time to quickly get back to the office because I have a staff meeting at 11, and then I have a catch up with a guy who I met through YouTube, who is also working on a startup, and he wants to have a bit of a chat and a catch up, and again network with fellow business people, which, you know, I'm all about. So yeah, busy day today. It's going to be a lot of days spent on phones, I think, because we also have the webinar this afternoon. Today I will be, started working on a bit of a meeting agenda, or some notes which I made for the meeting with John Hayes tomorrow. So that should be interesting. Me and Matt probably won't be around for the meeting tomorrow, as Matt is coming up here to Manchester and we have a meeting with John. So today I need to carry on planning for that and making sure that we get the most out of that meeting, because that will hopefully spur on lots of new things to come over the next few weeks and months. I need to put together the slide deck for the webinar this afternoon. That'll be a presentation on, I think, the power of you is what we've decided to go with, and how in marketing you want your focus to be on the person consuming the material that you're putting together, whether it be a blog post, whether it be email, whether it be a video. The whole focus needs to be on the person viewing or watching the content and make it as most relevant to them. So that's the theme for this afternoon, which, like I said, I need to put together some slide decks for, have a catch up with Matt as well, make sure we know what we're, the angle that we're coming from. But other than that, that should be fine. With that said, does anybody need me for anything right now? Is there anything that you're stuck with or struggling with which I can help with? Good. Happy days. You okay, T? Good stuff. Okay, well, if you do need me, I am here all day. I might be in and out of meetings, but if you need me, I'm always on Skype. And yeah, with that said, enjoy the rest of your evening where you are, and if I don't catch up with you tomorrow, I'll definitely catch up with you on Friday. Okay? Or Thursday. Well, I've totally lost track of days. Thursday. I'll probably be there on Thursday. So as you just saw, we had a quick catch up with the staff. Don't need that in anymore. So now I'm quickly going to get changed from the gym, finish off the protein shake, and just in time for a catch up with a YouTuber who is working on a startup idea right now. And yeah, hopefully we can help him out, and I will try and include a little bit of the call. Obviously can't give anything away too much, but yeah, hopefully it'll be a good one.
So I think,
yeah, $750,000. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I think partially it's older audiences and also just kind of geekier gamer type people.
Yeah, okay.
So the culture is kind of different anyway.
Yeah, so they know what their audience is, and that's.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're going to be more reluctant to change. They know how it is. So going back to they offered you a job.
I can even show you the emails actually.
Because I imagine they liked what they saw, but they wanted to bring you on board so that they could then basically own it. That's what it sounds like.
The main idea was to kind of make this stuff into videos. So let's say you've got.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And then when I went there on the side, I kind of went with the with the website idea.
Yeah.
I think they liked the idea that I was on, but they liked it
Yeah.
in a way. they just want me there to kind of help make videos for that stuff. So you
Okay.
see here that this says logic, blah, 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 these tweets, and then, I made a video out of it, after I met them, actually. And I put it on Facebook as well, and it got, I think, 250,000 views or something, so it did pretty well.
Yeah. So how does the monetization piece of it work?
So that's just the same as Facebook or Instagram.
Okay.
The idea is just that, like here, it's just giving ads for now. Right?
Yeah.
Here,
Sponsored ads, or I like it. I think there's definitely a niche there. Basically, a much more friendly looking with less of the annoyances. There's definitely an audience for it. Absolutely. And like I said, the cool thing in you have an audience already that obviously enjoy this type of content.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is aggregating it all into one place and making it much easier for them to consume, which is an ideal situation.
I guess the next question is where's the ceiling? First you can get used to it, and the next question is how many people can you get? But I feel eventually, if you're covering every single category, football, news, everything, I feel the audience is just as big as Reddit, or even more potentially.
Well, that's it. I think the biggest, as soon as you can get conversations going. So we just had a fantastic call with Callum, and again, I'll have to edit out most of the conversation, but I think we talked for about an hour and a half about his startup idea, and I told him a little bit about what I'd been up to, and how he'd grown such a huge following on YouTube, and how to basically make the most of his audience. So it was a really good chat, catching up with Callum. We've actually set up a little group on Facebook of other SME type businesses. Theo's in there, and I'm in there, now Callum, and a chap called Sam. Basically, just so we can try and help each other out in whatever it is, in whatever way that we can, try and grow this network of youngish, I say youngish, I think I'm by far the oldest, but youngish people trying to do cool things online, especially in the business space. So that was really cool. Now I've got about 40 minutes before I need to jump onto the webinar this afternoon. And yeah, that's pretty much been my day. So again, it's a really quick video today. There we go. So a really quick video today. And how nice is it to be able to come outside again? I've really missed the outside space. Obviously going through winter here in the UK. Yeah, we've got some blue skies today, which is nice. It's not exactly warm, but it's blue skies. I'll take it. I mean, that's it. I need to go make a slide deck quickly and research what's going on in the world of e-commerce this week. So with that said, I'll catch you in a few moments.
Now, Dave, we do our masterminds backwards, don't we?
We sure do. So we kick off with a bit of any other business roundup, and then look at the news affecting e-commerce this week, before getting straight on into the topic of the day, which, as you may have figured, is the power of you and how you should be the focus in not just YouTube, but in, as we'll find out, in all aspects of whatever marketing it is that you are doing. So we have 60 million fashion items sold on Q4 on Amazon, which is quite a lot when you think about it, because Amazon is not the marketplace that most people tend to think of when it comes to fashion. Largely, most people will think eBay, because about 6-7 years ago, Amazon went largely after the fashion. Sorry, eBay went largely after the fashion sellers and created the sort of fashion outlet on eBay. And in daily deals, every day you'll see loads and loads of fashion items for sale. However, Amazon have been doing the same, but been a lot more quiet about it. But also, they seem to have attracted some quite high brand names for the Amazon sort of fashion outlet. So yeah, 60 million fashion items sold in Q4 of 2016, but they have the likes of Burton and Ralph Lauren and Diesel and DKNY, and so Amazon do go after the sort of high end, or the not high end, but the sort of high street stuff, whereas eBay once again tends to be much more of the cheaper end, which is a polite way of putting it. Affordable. That's a great word, mate. Thank you. A much more affordable end. So I guess with that said, it's on to the main topic of the day. So there we go. That is pretty much another day over and done with. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's another one of those vlog style ones where it's just a day in the life of me and basically what I get up to. Sadly for you, there's no fancy drone shots, there's no private jets, there's no private yachts, there's no fast cars. It's literally just working on different things that crop up in my day-to-day life. And whilst I'm in no doubt that I'll get there, I'll get to the private jet stuff and the private boats and all the rest of it, right now is the work bit. And this is the bit which too many people don't see. And hopefully you watching this you'll get the idea that it isn't all sunshines and rainbows. You do spend a lot of time sat down, working, grafting, having meetings, networking, and coming up with new ideas. So that said, right now I'm about to record a different type of video for you. It will either be up Thursday or Friday, dependent on what happens tomorrow. So I'll give you the spoiler since you've been good enough to sit and watch this video. There's a video coming out and it's basically funny Amazon product reviews. I'm going to take a look at some of the funny reviews that people leave for products on Amazon, put a bit of a compilation together and share that with you on either Thursday or Friday, because tomorrow I have the meeting with Matt and John in Manchester. So again, it's going to be a little bit more like this, a little bit more vlog style. But I'm not sure what time I'm going to finish tomorrow, which means I may not get a chance to get that edited and up for Thursday, in which case that might be Friday's video. And if that is the case, you'll see funny Amazon reviews on Thursday. You'll figure it out. You'll know what's happened, depending on what video goes out when. Also, I will try and get an interview with John Hayes done tomorrow, and that will hopefully go up next week. So yeah, it's nearing 4:30, and I now have to sort of get a video recorded and edited tonight to go up tomorrow. So this is, if you're watching this right now, it's now Wednesday and I'm in a meeting all day. So yeah, so you should be seeing this, and hopefully I can get this Amazon one edited as well to go out Thursday in case I don't have time to edit the one with John and Matt. But with that said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to include more of this type of episode. I know it's not ultimately that interesting, but hopefully it gives you an insight into what I actually do in the day. Hit that like button if you have enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I do better videos where it's not all just filmed on my phone. But yeah, hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world. And with that said, enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is that you are getting up to. Always remember to smash it. And with that said, I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching.